Well, hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Bracy Briefs on the Bracy Sports Media YouTube channel. My name is Aaron Bracy and I am thrilled to be with you today. It is Saturday, August 23rd, 2025, and we have an exciting show planned. Just a little background, I have covered Philadelphia sports in Philadelphia for nearly 30 years, and I am using this space to bring you quick hitter thoughts on the Phillies, the Eagles, the Flyers, the 76ers, the Big Five, and anything else happening in Philadelphia sports. You can also find my work at Aaron_Bracy on Instagram, Threads, and Twitter, Aaron Bracy on Blue Sky, Bracy Sports Media on Facebook, of course, the Bracy Sports Media YouTube channel, and the Bracy Sports Media podcast. You can find that wherever your podcasts are. This week, I interviewed Philadelphia Sports Writers Association President Mike Shute. So you can go back and find that interview. It was really fun to talk to Mike about all things Philadelphia Sports Writers, the organization's mission, and plans for the future. You can purchase my book, A Soaring Season, on the 2003-04 St. Joseph's Hawks, wherever books are sold. And I'm currently working on a book on Allen Iverson and the 2001 76ers. Really thrilled and excited to be doing that. The process is coming along. It's a lot of work. I have 14 interviews under my belt and many more interviews and many more hours of research to come. You can follow the progress of that book by using the hashtag 2001 Sixers book on social media. And you can also find my work by using the hashtag Big Five Hoops, hashtag Philly Sports, and hashtag 0304 St. Joe's book. Okay, let's get rolling with today's Bracy Briefs. I want to start by talking about greatness. And let's look at Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt would have turned 89 years old this week on Thursday, the Philadelphia native who started at Overbrook High School in Kansas and then played 14 years in the NBA. And his numbers are incredible. In 1,045 games, Wilt averaged 30.1 points and 22.9 rebounds. Just absolutely unfathomable. He made 13 All-Star games, claimed 4 MVPs, and won 2 NBA titles, including in 1967 with the 76ers and 1972 with the Lakers. I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate Wilt's greatness. Unfortunately, I did not get to see Wilt. And I just thought back to some of the great players that I saw in Philadelphia sports. And I'd have to say for the Phillies, it was Mike Schmidt. For the Eagles, it was Reggie White. For the Flyers, it was Eric Lindros. And for the 76ers, I can't break the tie between Allen Iverson and Charles Barkley. I'm just going to call it a tie. And I'm just curious, who are the greatest players you have seen in Philadelphia sports? I'd love to hear in the comments below. Okay, let's move on to the Phillies and Jhoan Duran, who blew his first save with the Phillies on Friday night. He gave up 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 hits. There was also an error by JT Realmuto. But Duran has been amazing with the Phillies since he was traded. In 8 games, he has a 1.35 ERA. He's converted 6 of 7 save opportunities. He's only allowed 4 hits. He struck out 8 and walked none in 6 2/3 inning. And his entrance is just absolute theater. NBC Sports Philadelphia this week put out a statement saying they would not cut the commercial during the entrance and they would show Duran's entrance. And why not? It is absolutely electric. Sports is entertainment, and this is great entertainment. But of course, it's not just entertainment. You need to produce, and Duran has produced. So if you have not had a chance to get to the ballpark in person to see it, I highly encourage it. You've seen it on TV. It's just absolutely electric. Let's move on to the Flyers, and Rick Tocchet was hired in May as the replacement for John Tortorella, and I think it was a really great hire by the Flyers. It's a fresh start for the Flyers from John Tortorella. He's a combination of that Tortorella toughness, but he also has the PR skills and the ability to relate to players today, which I think is so important in today's game. Of course, he also has the credentials to back up his coaching, to bring respect to the players. He was a tough, skilled player. He played 18 NHL seasons, 11 with the Flyers. In 1,144 games, he accumulated 952 points and a whopping 2,970 penalty minutes. So brings that toughness to the Flyers. And I think Tocchet also understands Philadelphia and the passionate fans. He told NHL.com this week that he really believes the fans of Philadelphia, he really believes the fans in Philadelphia really help players. I think Tocchet is going to make a big difference with the Flyers. The Flyers haven't made the playoffs in 5 years, but I think that is going to change and change quickly under Tocchet. Let's move on to the Eagles and rivalries. The Eagles kick off the regular season in 12 days against the Cowboys. And it's not only one of the great rivalries in Philadelphia sports, but all of sports. And it got me thinking about rivalries and rivalries in Philadelphia. In the 76ers, they have the Celtics, the Flyers and the Rangers, the Phillies and the Mets. Those are probably the top rivalries in Philadelphia pro sports. And these rivalries, they just get the juices flowing a little more. They make sports a little more fun, a little more exciting, both for players and fans. And it's not just in professional sports. There's the Thanksgiving Day high school rivalries, your neighborhood pickup game rivalries, and rivalries at sports' highest levels. So curious to know, like, what are your favorite rivalries? What are some of your favorite rivalries? We'd love to hear them in the comments below. I would like to close today by talking about the Drexel LaSalle doubleheader on November 15th at the new Xfinity Mobile Arena. This is great for both programs, great for Philadelphia college basketball. LaSalle is going to play Penn State in game one, followed by Drexel against Syracuse. And it should be a great day of hoops. I can't wait to be there. LaSalle coach Darius Nichols, first-year coach, has infused youthful energy into the Explorers. It's going to be exciting to see what LaSalle and Darius Nichols can do. And then at Drexel, Zach Spiker consistently has solid programs year in and year out. And that's in spite of losing players in the transfer portal era, as he did this season with the departure of Kobe McGee to Florida State, Yame Butler to Butler, Cole Hargrove to Providence. And that came a year after Amari Williams left for Kentucky, Justin Moore left for Loyola Chicago, and just speaks to the development of Zach Spiker and his program. And two players to watch this season who you might not have heard of. Look out for Moses Hips. He is a South Jersey native. He was an All-Catholic League player. He transferred to Drexel from Boise State, a 6'4 guard. And Kevon Vanderhorst is in his second season at Drexel, 6'2 guard. He averaged 10 minutes and about 4 points, a little less than 4 points last season. I'm looking for both players to have breakout seasons and possibly to be players that could be coveted by big-time programs next season. All right, that's all for the Bracy Briefs today. I hope you enjoyed the Bracy Briefs. You can find me again on social media at Aaron_Bracy on X, Instagram, and Twitter, Aaron Bracy on Blue Sky, Bracy Sports Media on Facebook, Bracy Sports Media Podcast, and of course, the Bracy Sports Media YouTube channel. And I'd love it if you liked and subscribed to this channel, and would love to see your comments below. Thanks a lot, everyone, and have a great day.